great Sunday. And just to let you know, I am not trying to waste your time. This is a religious, open discussion. It's based off religion. What religion, you ask me? Christianity, Muslim, anything. Just open discussion. I'm going to tell you my thoughts when it comes to certain things. And I'm going to share some Bible verses. And it's open. You can say whatever you want. How you feel about some of the things that I might talk about. And I'm not going to waste your time as far as 15, 40-minute videos. Like, it's going to be short videos. But now that it's my first video, let's tell you a little bit about myself. My dad's a preacher. I was pretty much born and raised in a Church of Christ, non-denominational. I have my faults. I'm human just like you. And I don't consider myself perfect. But like I said, I want to start this channel because I want to talk to you about anything. And just hear your personal opinion when it comes to maybe certain things when it comes to practice inside the church, or just how people end up falling away from God. Okay. So today, like I said, keep this video short. Today I want to talk about what makes you fall away from God. What excuse or what is the reason that you tell yourself of why you're not as close to God as you want to be. Now let me tell you something. I was talking to this young lady the other day, and she told me, she said, Isaac, I was really close to God. But since I've been in the church, I just been seeing things in the church that I just didn't like. I seen the preacher do things that it was just not the godly way. And for that reason, I lost faith in God and in the church. Okay, so my question to you is this, or when someone go to church, right? Why do you go to church? Do you go to church because you're perfect? Or do you go to church because you seek knowledge? Or both? Why do we go to the hospital for? We go to the hospital for what? We need help. We're trying to fix whatever issue we have so we can go back to our everyday life. Church is the same difference. When you go to church for healing. You go to church for wisdom. You go to church for encouragement. The things, when you see your brothers and sisters in church, or you see church members in church, any way you want to look at it, they're not perfect. They're human just like you. So it doesn't matter if they're the preacher, pastor, whatever you want to call them. They don't matter if they're your church mate. They can sin just like you can sin. They can make choices just like you make choices. Don't allow, let's say you hear stuff on the news. Oh, pastor touched a little boy, or they did something, sexually inappropriate, or anything, or like some people got killed at a church locally, like 10 people got murdered, like when they had that mass shooting down that happened like last year. You can't let those things affect your relationship with God. Now, if someone in your church is causing you to lose faith in God, then you have a few things you can do. One, go to a different church. Two, approach them directly. And maybe talk to other church members and try to figure out what you can do to let this person, let them know, hey, what you're doing is wrong. You're not going to allow me. I'm not going to allow you to mess up my relationship with God. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're all going to have to answer to God. And when we do answer to God, what are you going to tell him? God, I did believe in you, but there was somebody at my church who I didn't like the way how they worshiped you, or I didn't like the way they had bad practices, so I just started believing in you. Like, you got to be accountable for yourself. Don't allow other people to take away your relationship with God. That's the big thing. And I guess before I go, I just want to say this. If you look up Matthew chapter, actually not Matthew, but Hebrews chapter 6 verse 10, what does it say? It says, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. When it comes to you helping anyone, like in your church or just anyone in general, just give with a sincere heart. Help any way you can. It don't have to be financially. It can just be advice. It can be just a ride to work. It can just be encouragement. Whatever the case might be, just do it with an open heart without having a reward in return. And God will bless you. Don't allow people to take you away from God. Don't allow things that happen in this world take away from the closest that you have with the Lord. We're getting, every single day we're getting tempted into some kind of way. If that's through money, through work, through women, through men, whatever's tempting you, just pray about it. Have faith in God that you'll be okay. This concludes my video for today. I'll upload more videos. Feel free to leave a comment. If you have certain things you want me to talk about, I will. And I'm gonna, this is my first video, so I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna try to incorporate more things. If you want me walking around or different backgrounds, whatever the case might be. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be open. Ask me anything you want. I'm not trying to put some image out that I just have all the answers or I have exactly what's going on. But this is what this open discussion is for. We can help each other, build each other up, and keep serving the Lord any way we can.